Right. Not bad. Not bad indeed. Oh. Ow. Oh, that hurts. Oh, even yawning hurts. Right. Okay. Oh, let me just get my, need to get a glass of water. Right, okay then. I also know what I've forgotten to do. Please bear with. Right, okay then. Good morning, everybody. Hello there. Apologies for being quite a bit late this morning. It's 35 minutes past 11. I normally get going at around 11. I'm... Ooh, ow, loud. Thank you, Hugo. Thank you. That is quite loud, though. But thank you very much, man. Hang on, let me just turn that down. Okay. So yes, I'm quite a bit late, I'm afraid. The reason for that is I am struggling because I didn't get a great deal of sleep last night through a combination of it was quite warm, especially in this flat, so I had trouble just because of the heat, but also I've got a bit of so it's my own fault, but obviously I didn't know that this was going to happen. Basically, my family suffers from, what are they called? Like tonsil stones. Like a small like section of the population will get them. They're just like small build-ups of like calcified like food crap in the back of your tonsil crypt. And in an effort, it's fine. You just get rid of them, and then they're just a bit of mouthwash, and you're done. But in an effort to get rid of one of them, I accidentally scratched my tonsil, and that basically formed an ulcer, and it was it's still very, very painful. So it actually hurts to talk and even to breathe. It's just a really painful ulcer right in the back of my the slightest movement of my mouth will cause shocking pain. So I couldn't sleep. I got like 3 hours of sleep last night. So I apologise if I slur or seem weird. It's just I'm obviously struggling. I'm running off caffeine and 2 cupcakes and their sugar. So forgive me. I'm just in quite. I'm just a bit under the weather, I suppose, due to insufficient sleep and pain. I'll be fine. It will heal up. It will heal up in a couple of days, I'm sure. But until then, ow, 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 ow. Thank you, Nyaki, and No Kangoo and Alien. That's very generous of you all. Thank you very much. I'll make the updates fairly short because I'm just going to jump into a bit of Warhammer. At the moment, I'm starting the 8th week of work on the latest Bullshittery episode. Sorry, I know this one is taking a long time, double the length of a typical Bullshittery, which takes about 4 weeks to do. This is because it is double the length. It is instead of being 10 minutes, it's 21. So it's double the length of a normal Bullshittery. It's also what's not helping is that it's armor, and Armor's frame rate is very inconsistent, therefore you need to do more keyframing up front in order to maintain the illusion of text attached to people. So each individual scene just requires a substantial more effort to not look shit. And also there's like a jingle and some other like what's the word for it? Like a compilation with like a voiceover, like an intro and an outro, which is just a bit of added complexity, really. So it's the 8th week of work. By the end of this week, I don't think it's going to be finished by the end of this week. This week is mostly just quality assurance. I'm just going to go through and just try and polish and fix and replace the bits that are still missing. It won't be finished by the end of the week, but it will be close. It will be like, it will certainly be on its like 3rd, maybe 4th quality assurance render, as in going through and looking for errors. So that's where we are basically. So it's approaching completion, but it's not ready yet. Thank you, Nyaki and Russian Madman and the Ulysses and Ambulance. Thank you very much, Ambulance. Yes, as for this weekend, what did I do? So I didn't do much gaming this weekend. I was actually very boring. I went to see my nan on Sunday, just to be a good grandson. I saw my mum as well. I gave Lulu to my cousins. It's a big family gathering. Yeah, so she went up there and she got handed from cousin to cousin, getting lots of cuddles. I also did lots of. I had to do lots of like tax stuff. Finance just makes my eyes glaze over. So what inevitably happens is that I go, I'll do it later. I'll put it to one side, and it just builds up, and eventually I just kind of went, I got to do it. So I was just sitting there this weekend, just doing finance stuff, just tracking expenditure and how much money how much have you taken in, how much do I need to declare for my self-assessment, because if you're self-employed you need to sort of fill in the forms and send them off, so that sort of thing. Not that there's a deadline coming up, but it's good to do it like every few months, just so you know where you are, because if you're self-employed, so if you work for a company, if you're salaried, then your tax deductions will come off each paycheck done by the company, so you don't have to worry. But if you are self-employed, then it all goes into a bank account, and then you declare how much you've got in the bank account, and they go, okay, well, we'll take this percentage, and then done, that's it. But the trick is you need to know how much you're not supposed to touch, because it's waiting to be taxed, if that makes sense. So that's what I was doing. I was going through and I was like, okay, so what can I actually touch and what can't I? It's a bit, I don't want to fuck up and get an angry tax man, is what I'm trying to say. But anyway, so that's what I did this weekend. So very boring indeed. Insanity Wolf. Will I play Warhammer 2 once I'm done with 1? Yeah, when it drops in price. Insanity. Why is cheering not enabled, Pi8 Gorus? Well, I don't really need it. I find it... I'm all good. My Twitch subs and my patrons have been exceedingly generous to me, and I find the cheers thing a bit cringy, to be honest. Not like for the people who want to cheer, but like for Twitch as a company. It's an obvious attempt to sort of undercut PayPal and take a slice. It's just, I'll just leave it. Don't be greedy. Right. Okay. Yeah. So that's it. That's what I was doing this weekend. That's what's happening with YouTube. This week, the 8th week of work continues. Yeah. That's where we are. Right. Okay. Warhammer. So to the game. So insofar as the game world is concerned, if I just open up the map, we are. Thank you, the Horus. Thank you very much. Yes, indeed. Throwing your money away, dude. Thank you. So, insofar as the game is concerned, we are playing as the Greenskins. The yellow territory here indicates what we've currently taken. We are on the south side of the map, known as the Badlands, so the desert and the mountainous regions, which are typically home to the greenskin hordes that roam across like wildebeest that like to headbutt each other. The world map itself actually extends all the way up here, as you can see if you just follow my cursor. So, we're down here. Between us, we have the mountains. What is it? I'm not sure what these mountains are called. No, the Black Mountains, okay, and the Rib Peaks, which are pretty much isolating us down here in the Badlands. What I'm trying to do right now is to defeat the threats around me. At the moment, those threats consist of the very, very weak Bloody Hand Orcs. We're just called Greenskins. We're all Greenskins, obviously, but we're just called Greenskins. So yes, my objective is to eliminate the Bloody Hand tribe. Either bring to heel or basically crush the top knots. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to have a think. I need to eliminate these two Greenskins groups one way or another. Either through Confederacy, which I don't think I can do with the top knots because they're savage orcs, or through violence. The dwarves to the north have been broken for now, but I'm under no illusion that they're not going to stay up there. They're going to come back because at the minute, according to the diplomacy, we are their principal enemies. I mean, they can't get to the Crooked Moon guys or the top knots without going through us. So they are going to come. Yeah, so the dwarves are coming. Is what I'm saying. It's going to take them a few turns to replenish their lost forces, but they are nevertheless coming. So my plan now. Secure my southern and my western holdings, then move north once everything down here is secure. Thank you, Danish Pigeon and Manic Moment. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you. Okay, so I have 3 standing armies. 2 of them are active and one of them is being recruited, and I've got 1 War. So we'll start off over here. Do the Grimgore quest. That's another good idea, Emperor. Yep, that's another good thing to do. Okay, so Hi there, Gila. Felfire, the big general admiral, is currently raiding the area around Ikran, which is the capital city of the Bloody Hands tribes. The dwarves only have 2 cities. Yeah, but even still, they'll be raising their forces because the AI tends to not have upkeep, and they can just fuck about. So they'll be back. Right. Felfire is raiding. Can he move? He can't move this turn. Grimgore can't move this turn either because he's just taken this mine, which I need to name. Okay, I've got a lot of cash. Do I need to sink that into the new army? Not yet. I'll do it on the next turn. So over here at the Western Badlands, let's just secure what we've got. We've already got a boss's hut. Build a pile of shiny stuff, which is basically a large hoard of gold and trinkets and shiny metal that the Greenskins consider valuable, and it will generate 200 gold per turn. Thank you, D1 Taku. Thank you, D1. Thank you very much. That's very generous. Okay. Should I build a... What level settlement is this? A level 4 settlement already. We don't really need growth then if it's already level 4. It's better than nothing. Yeah, fuck it. We'll build an idol. So like a big idol to the... what is it? To Gork and Mork, the greenskin deities. And, yeah, so... to build up the greenskins in the area. What's the aim of the game? Well, right now, Camo, we need to try and... Our objectives... We have to eliminate all the other greenskins, or pacify them. We have to just... what is it? Occupy, loot, raise, or sack 50 different settlements, and control all of the following specified territories, including the destruction of the dwarves and the Empire. Oh, and this amount through raiding. So, oh, that's interesting. So we have to do a raiding objective. Didn't know that. Thank you to Floof and Magma Husky and Saxon. Thank you very much. So once we've completed these objectives, we win. Also, the defeat of Chaos, I believe, is another thing.
Ready for bossing.
So basically, as Greenskins, we're after a big fight. Okay, can I do anything else with my cash? What's that, sorry? This faction has joined forces with us in a bid to rid the world of our mutual enemies. Oh, I see, yes, sorry, we've joined the war against... Sorry, the Crooked Moon Mutaniskits have joined our war against the dwarves. The winds of magic have changed, so the spiritual energy that sort of gusts around the land has altered. And if I go to the map that shows me that... Where is it? Where's the winds of magic? I can't remember. I'm sure someone will remind me soon. Hang on. Battle of Dragonhorn Mine was won. Settlement occupied. What about my settlements themselves? Let's have a quick look. So we do have things that we can upgrade. So over at Hectus Rectus, let's build a bigger, so a horde of shiny stuff. And over at Crashburn Arena, we'll build a large garrison, an orc guardhouse over at Crashburn Arena, because I expect we're going to get attacked from this direction. Okay, and also upgrade the pile of shiny stuff to a heap of shiny stuff in Hectus Rectus for more taxation money. And yeah, we might as well build an idol over here next to Barak Var. Is it tab? Thank you very much. And then it's spell browser. Where is it? Ownership, diplomatic status, winds of magic. Here we go. So this shows the areas in which magic use is particularly strong. Therefore, if you have any magic users, they will be able to cast lots of shit if they're fighting in that zone in that particular time. So, for example, if there were battles going on in the Rib Peaks, expect thunderous magic throughout the battle. What's that? You just had a shit second year uni exam. Shit. Sorry to hear it, Fraz. Sorry to hear it indeed. Oh, yes, Farinir. Yes, if you just scroll down on Patreon, you should be able to find it. And thank you. That's very generous. Thank you. Okay. So, I need to end the turn. Greenskins shouldn't be dependent on the winds of magic. I don't think on paper they are, but functionally, yes, in terms of their shamans, I think. Okay, hang on. That's interesting. So, the Bloody Hands are trying to move deeper into my territory to raid. Ah, they're going to colonize Barak Var. That's going to be a problem. I want that territory, Mutanskits. We may be allies, but if you get in my way... Okay. Right. So, over here, so the dwarves... Right, what's it called? The Slayer King, the legendary hero, is back. I've sent a Wa up here to raid their territory. Quebec the Pooh Covered is also up here.
When I get there, gonna stay.
Ah, interesting. So maybe they do suck. This is all they've got left. Maybe we can eliminate the dwarves if we're fast enough. Thank you, George. Thank you very much, George. And Macrack. Thank you, Macrack. Thank you. Okay, so our intelligence expedition. I expected them to have all of this area. I didn't realize this would still be under the control of the Zufmar dwarves. I figured these were just the dwarves. Okay, so that means that the spine of the dwarves has been broken, and we might be able to, if we're fast enough, get up there and take over these dwarf holds and turn them all to the Greenskins. Crooked Moon is attacking the dwarves. Yes. Yes, they are, aren't they? Their armies are up here. Here. Okay. Well, regardless, we will need them to either... Hang on. War coordination target is available. They've got a low chance to become a vassal. We may just have to take them over. Either or. Well, whichever's good for you, Edge. And thank you. That's very kind. Thank you. Okay, so Grimgor can move again. As can Fellfire. So let's have Fellfire put Ekrund, the Bloody Hand capital, to siege. Okay, so we cannot win with the forces that are currently stationed there. Continue the siege. And then bring Grimgor in a... Oh no, he doesn't even need to march. So there are now 2 armies. So how is the force disposition now? Much better. So with the war boss himself and with Fellfire, they can basically completely overpower the Bloody Hand capital city, which is right here. Okay, so let's do that then. We need to wait 2 turns in order to build a siege weapon to get the doors. But frankly, we've got trolls that can get the door anyway, so it doesn't matter. But that is a sizable defensive garrison. Very experienced as well. An interesting battle. They've got trolls and all. Okay, I look forward to fighting that one. Continue the siege. Very good. Right. In fact, sorry, can I just make a slight change? Instead of that, yeah, build some siege towers, because if we wait 4 turns and because we're not fighting dwarves on the walls, we're fighting savage orc biggins. Our own biggins. Do we not have biggins? Oh no, wait, we didn't bring biggins. Well, still, I mean, towers will be useful. Indeed, that's what I was possibly thinking, Boydka. I was thinking of either vassalizing or confederating with the Bloody Hand until their legendary hero becomes available. If it works that way. I don't know if it works that way. I was going to experiment. Okay. So the Bloody Hand's armies are away, raiding my territory. There he is, Wurzag, the Great Green Prophet down here. He is whom I want. Thank you, the Steagle. Thank you very much, Steagle. Right. So down here, over at Zidak Starfing, this camp, build a greenskin camp. Okay, what else can we build? In Naglarok. Public order is very good. Is the Foot of Gork good? I have no idea what that is, Kree. Goblin Tinkerer unlocks Goblin Rocklobber. Hang on, how long until we can upgrade my crack? Well, we can't because we need to upgrade the settlement to a rank 4, and we can't because we don't have the... Yeah, so we need to secure the other 2 regions here in order to up our population growth. Right, so that's interesting. So, since I haven't secured our main area, my military advancement, which is based on the military installations in my crack, I can't actually get too far down this tree, is what I'm saying. Okay. You still get... Sorry, you can still get the legendary hero even if he's injured when you confederate with them. Okay. So I just need to vassalize... Sorry, I'm a rat. If I vassalize them, can I then confederate with them? Why can't I confederate with allies? I don't know, Reaper. Maybe it's because they're savages. Ew. Okay. Over here, let's upgrade all of the piles of shiny stuff, effectively my taxation. So big piles of shiny stuff collected by the gobbos. and then sorted into stacks of whatever value. When's the next bullshittery episode? I'm afraid there's not going to be one ever, Rocket, because I've decided to become... I've given up YouTube in order to become... Random job generator. In order to become a counsellor today. This week I am now a counsellor. I counsel people. I provide counsel on all things, really. Just all topics. I'm an expert, and I'm well travelled, so I can I can counsel people on things. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Yeah. So no more YouTube ever. Like ever. Never. Maybe a week. Give it a week. Never. Probably about another week until it's like almost like, give me one more week and then it'll be sort of maybe ready. Maybe a couple more tweaks here and there. Never, ever. Right. Okay, hang on. So,
No mercy.
peace has been negotiated between the border princes and the vampire counts. Okay. Just end the turn. I don't think I've got any armies which are capable of trying to offer peace and confederate. Maybe. Actually, now that I've got them, I've kind of got them by the balls.
You have angered the gods.
Low chance. All right, we'll see about that. All right, let's break them and then see. You became a choreographer this week with a stiff, tall, white guy with no sense of rhythm. What? Oh, as a stiff, tall, white guy with no sense of rhythm. Yeah. Yeah, it's like me becoming a dancer. I have virtually no control over my arms or my legs when it comes to sort of coordinated motion. I also have no sense of balance. That's another thing. You put me on anything, be it a skateboard or just anything that requires me to balance, I will fall on my ass and look like a tit. Okay, so my Wa is moving off to... Where are they going? The Dwarven clan Angrand would like a peace treaty. We declared war on them because the Top Knots, I think, wanted us to. I am probably not going to give them peace because they're not really much of a threat for the minute. They might come for me later, but I don't want to annoy my allies. I can't ride a bike. So well, obviously I can ride a bike, but I haven't actually ridden a bike in a very long time simply because I nearly got killed when riding a bike when I was a teenager, and I wouldn't say it gave me a phobia, but it certainly put me off. Because you have to legally go on the roads at a certain point here in the UK, and I nearly died. I wasn't like hit and in hospital or anything. I was in a situation that I realised that 2 feet the other way I would have died. So I was like, yeah, no, I'm not, no. Like cycling around when you're a kid on the pavements, that's fine, whatever. But suddenly you're faced with cars that are giant boxes of steel, aluminium, and angry and just irrational drivers traveling at least 30 miles an hour in a built-up area, 60 in like a single carriageway, not in a built-up area. No, I like the insides of my brain being inside. Actually, thank you. I don't want to. Yeah, I like being whole. Right. So fail fight. Yeah. So we're just putting that settlement to siege. Population surplus in the province of Blightwater, which is over here, isn't it? Naglarok. The bloody hands are moving through this territory. I wonder where they're going. War declared between the vampire counts and the dwarves. Excellent. This can only help me. Though it's interesting. Why would they declare war? I wonder if they have a piece of... Oh, wait a second. No. Okay. Oh, no. So the vampire counts own this bit here. But they can't use the underway, can they? Can they? Can the vampire counts use the underway, or am I being dumb? I can't remember. It's odd that they would declare war. It's not as if they have a front to face. When you drive around on your motorcycle, you get those feelings. You learn to deal with it. Yeah, sure. But, wasted gaming. I'd rather not learn to deal with it. The safety margins are not within limits that I would deem acceptable, basically. No, they can't. Okay, so yeah, it's weird. I wonder why they would declare war against a faction they can't even reach. Unless they want to come through the avalanche. Okay. Winds of magic have changed again. Oh, those fickle winds. Thank you, Project. Thank you. Only dwarves, orcs, and Skaven can use the underway. Ah. Ugh. Right. Still got lots of cash. Ah, good. And we need to keep building up this army. So this this lord hasn't been named yet. Okay. It's kind of annoying that I can't really build up this. You know, I can't move to the next barracks that will give me black orcs. Never mind. Let's get ready to rumble, but let's also recruit local recruitment. Another group of trolls. We'll get some night goblin. So what are these good for? Sorry, night gobbos. So night goblins are an interesting bunch because basically in Greenskin society, these ones have they've kind of broken the rules, I suppose, in a way, in that the goblins are supposed to be the subservient race for the orcs. In that when the orc fungus takes root in a certain area, you know, you'll first see the mushrooms appear. You know, once a greenskin horde goes through, the fungus falls off their skin, and you start to see just isolated in a particular area, an ecosystem start to rise, consisting of the mushrooms, then like small grots, are they called? Like the little grot, and then like little squigs, and then of course that's food which they can eat. And then eventually you see goblins appear, and the goblins will just start assembling and building and stuff like that. They're the slave race, effectively. And then eventually, once you've got a few hundred of these, you will see the first orc appear. And of course, because the orcs are the biggest, they are immediately in charge, and then suddenly more orcs, on and on and on. So, the whole idea for the goblins' existence, insofar as the fungus is concerned, is to be the subservient race. But the night goblins have done something weird. They have basically run off. The night goblins have gone into a long time ago, when they were just regular goblins, have gone into caves and tunnels too small for their bigger greenskin leaders to really follow. Within these sort of subterranean passageways, they've formed their own society, which is very strange. And over time, like over hundreds of years, they gradually lost their tolerance for daylight, and they are burnt by it. Well, I don't know if they're burnt by it, but they're certainly blinded by it. So, yes. Sorry, is it snotling? What did I say, Convox? Did I say grotling? Sorry. You know what I mean? Yeah. Sorry. The tiniest greenskin. So it's interesting. So they have effectively broken away from the rigid caste structure in order to make their own society. This does, however, make them extremely effective tunnel specialists. They can fight very well in tunnels, especially in pitch black. Their eyes have adapted perfectly into the darkness. Goblin night vision is already very good, but now it's been enhanced to the point of, well, they can see in total darkness. Thank you, Arvin, thank you. And also it's worth noting that down in those tunnels they started to encounter the Skaven, who are the rat race that live in the subterranean tunnels and preach their own superiority whilst rolling around in their own poo. So they started fighting them for supremacy, and, well, hundreds of years later, they've both become very, very good at tunnel fighting, fighting their own civil war beneath, well, not civil war, but their own territory control war, with absurdly high casualties raging beneath civilization's feet between the night goblins and the Skaven. But so yes, I can recruit. So on to my point, what are you good for? What can you give me in my army? So your armor is shite. Your leadership value is half that of a greenskin. Actually, a little bit less than half. A little bit more than half, sorry. Speed is alright. Melee defense, weapon strength. They can hide, so they can move hidden in any terrain. They have a poison attack. Oh, and they're shielded. Does that mean they're resistant to range attacks? Flexibility used defensively and defensively. Good compromise between regular and armor piercing damage. You don't do armor piercing. Oh, I see. They're just... Ah. Okay. Yeah, they're just... Oh, so they're an upgrade on the Skulker, are they? Okay. Fair enough. If they're just an upgrade on the Skulker, I will take 4 units of them. I will take... So we've all got... Yeah, I will also take 4 units of Night Goblin Archers, and we'll save the last 2 for what I expect will be a monstrous unit. Okay. Right. Sweet. Alright then. Cool. So they're doing that. They're just recruiting and doing what they do. I don't want to leave them in there for too long because their fightiness level will get reduced to the point that they'll start fighting each other. Yes. Poison is basically armor piercing. Okay, that's good to know. Supersonic. I'm not familiar. Thank you, Colty. Thank you very much, Colty. 15 months. That's extremely generous. Thank you. Shielded means they take less damage from range attacks to the front. Good. That's good to know, Canadian. Thank you. Okay. So we've got about 3 grand left. Grimgor, while you're waiting there, could you just pop yourself into raiding stance? This will keep your fightiness high and also give you access to replenishment. Okay. Hi there, Novi. You miss Lulu? She's right behind me, flopped on the sofa. Her ears just perked up when she heard her name. I would show you the camera, but I don't have it pointed at the sofa right now for reasons that I don't want to go into because they're somewhat private. But basically, I had to direct the camera towards a neighbor who was doing things that I felt were not in my best interest, and I just wanted to make sure they didn't do something illegal, and if they did, I wanted to record them doing it so that it wouldn't be my word against theirs. Therefore, the camera is currently not pointed at Lulu, it's pointed out my window and is still recording as we speak, just so that little dickhead doesn't get ideas. Cunt. So yes, we all have our nasty neighbours. Some of them are worse than others. But anyway, I don't want to go into that right now. It's a shame that we live in a world where we have to sometimes record what your neighbours do for your own legal protection. Yes.
Less scrap.
It's a shame, though. I mean, you know, they seem like such a lovely couple. I don't know, he's the husband's such a fucking twat.
Get 'em.
Right. Okay. I don't want to go into it. I don't know. I'd rather not. But you know, I'm sure we've all had that problem. I'm sure lots of people have CCTV, like, protecting their property. I just don't have that, so for now I've just got a temporary solution until the situation boils down a little bit. Well, not boil, you know what I mean. So, my point is the camera's not pointing at Lulu because it's doing something more important for the minute. Yeah, I know, Novi, I know. Right, okay, so Quebec the poo covered. So, you're no longer needed up there, sir. So, could you come over here? And then... Right, so the dwarves are rebuilding an army. That won't take them very long. Okay, so this War army's going for this territory here. Yeah, if you just raid that. Okay. I have an army not raiding on an enemy province. One's putting something to siege and the other is beginning recruitment. Okay. What's my next move then? I've still got 3 grand. Anything? Oh, good. Yes, back at Hectus Rectus. Maybe I should build up a garrison here as well, just in case. Yeah, just on the front. I can always disassemble that later. Let's just make sure we've got some nice big garrisons of orcs up here. Build a totem pole to up the growth rate, and that should be it. Okay. I'll talk about it later, Chalmeister. I can't talk about it right now. I will mention that at the end of July. Just please bear with me. Okay. Oh, Novi. Well, I can't respond nicely to that. I have to say something characteristically obnoxious for the sake of my reputation. So bugger off, Novi. But thank you. Hope you're well. Hope your dog is well. Okay. Oh yes, good. The War army has crushed the enemy over here, which is a garrison anyway. Good. So we, yeah. Well, wow. Like we seriously. Oh, we took it over. Holy shit! I didn't expect them to take it over. They've taken it over. We now have Mount Squiggle, and it's ours. All right. So what happens if I throw the War against the flipping? I mean, where else can I throw it right now? Just throw it against the dwarves back in their main settlement. Yeah. Right, okay, we're so far from Allied territory that we're definitely building a garrison, and we're definitely building a boss's tent, because we're surrounded on all sides by dwarven... Actually, are we? Well, no, only over here at Karazakarak, there's only a ruin over at the Pillars of Grunny. But yes, obedience levels are going to plummet. Let's also cancel taxation, that doesn't really help. Yes. Why did they take it over? They should have raised. I don't know, the tick. I have no idea. I wasn't expecting that either. Okay. Night Goblins can be deployed outside the deployment zone. Indeed, Vanguard deployment, just like the Skulkers. Very useful. Okay, so shall we just hit the bloody hands? Can I just save it before I cock it up? Because I'm probably going to cock it up. Because I need to make sure I pick the right option so that we can get access to Wurzag, the Great Green Prophet. Okay, so this is right. So Lord Grutshod leading savage big orcs, orc arrow boys, 2 units of trolls, and 2 units of cavalry, 3 units of cavalry, versus Grimgor Ironhide and his main army, and Fellfire, the big General Admiral, and his main army. Oh yes, change Grimgor out of raiding stance. Good point.
Kick him in! Killing time!
This bear involved fight.
Thank you very much.
Let him have it!
Okay, so, Lightning Strike. Really? No, that won't work. Oh, I see, Lightning Strike in the absence of Grimgor. That's a bad idea. Right, so yes, we're going to strike against the Bloody Hand settlement. So, should be straightforward. The Bloody Hands are a savage orc group, and this is their capital, their last place, their last city, in fact. And they are kind of dickheads, to be honest. Hang on, just pour a drink. So they didn't necessarily ally themselves with the dwarves when they attacked, but they certainly didn't help. They went to war against us, presumably because the dwarves paid for it. And then they started raiding our territories. They haven't done a great deal of damage. They've only really hit one of our settlements. But they're just a minor thorn in the side that must be pulled out before we can properly solidify our control over the Badlands. And that's what we're here to do. Thank you, Shammer TV. Thank you very much, Shammer. Thank you. Right, so, welcome. This is their capital. And this is the place for a good fight. Thank you, Simon. Thank you, man. As you can see, the dwarf hold has been properly orcified with great big, orc settlements, giant piles of dung, and watchtowers, idols to Gork or to Mork, giant skulls dragged in from the Badlands. Feels like home. Okay, thank you, Zinc. Thank you very much, Zinc. I could just sack the shit out of the city and demand confederation. Hopefully, yeah. Let's go. Let's give it a go. Okay, so I might as well use the towers. No reason not to. Fourth Schmoopy, Dastard, DJ Squiddo, Forward into Hell, Beardy Mess, Apocalyptic Spock, Base Yong Jung, Iron Armadillo, and T1G Brown form Group 1. Position yourselves here and get ready to go in. Fellfire, the big General Admiral. Position yourself pretty much in the middle. So our Gobbo General ready to lead the Greenskins in. Fortified with shit, how does that work as cement? Sort of, Oris. They don't really use it as like a building. It's not like mortar or anything. They just like big piles of shit. They're Greenskins. They have a very simple sense of humour. We like drawing penises on things, so I imagine Greenskins like covering things in shit. Chieftain, John Word, Ducky DK, Pumbaa, Big Bear, Acarus. Group 2, my Skulkers. Low morale, armor piercing. Probably won't be as useful in this particular fight, but nevertheless, we'll throw them into the mosh. Do I no longer play with ZF? I play with ZF all the time, Papa. All the flipping time. Pretty much every other person you see me play with on the stream is ZF. I don't really play with well, occasionally, like associates maybe, but yeah. If ever you see people with me, they're ZF. Roban, Decentrix, and Rook. Group 3. Okay. Yeah. Where's Si? Wherever he wants to be. I'm not his mum. I imagine right now he's probably sleeping. No, actually, around this time he's probably... No, sorry, he's not doing uni right now. He's, No, he's probably sleeping. He was up late, wasn't he? Yeah. Oh. Okay. DC Bode says, if a greenskin leader is decided by size, how can a goblin become a general? That is a good question, sir. The only way that can happen is if the general is a particularly scary motherfucker. So these greenskins, presumably many have tried to take over leadership and many have died, and their bodies are proudly displayed outside the boss's hut. It takes an exceptional goblin to become the leader of much larger, stupider greenskin orcs, but they're also very superstitious individuals. If they believe that their general has magics, they probably won't fuck with him. Anyway, right, so he's not sleeping, he's up and about. Is he streaming? What's he doing? No, he's not streaming right now. Well, yeah, he's doing but again, Sarna's doing whatever the fuck he wants. I'm not his mum. Okay, so let's start the battle. Right, so Grimgor and his army is just arriving. They'll take a few moments to get here, so they're moving in from the tunnel entrance. Grimgor's probably much more experienced army is on its way, particularly our faction leader. Okay, so The trolls, which I forgot to no, I put them at the back for some reason. Let's have them just bum rush the main gate. A crude attempt at a gate there. That's the best that the orcs can really do. Okay, put the towers on either side just to keep the orcs fighting on the walls within range of the morale boost. Get the general marching forward. Get the skulkers skulking forward. Yeah, let's go. Okay, go. Right, so now they've got a lot of arrow boys up there, and we don't have the armor to resist their attack. So lots of greenskins will be dying from arrow attack. Right, here we go. More reinforcements are pouring in. Please get over here as quick as you can. Yep, so there's Grimgor himself. I can't really answer right now, Gregor, if too busy. Different conversation for another time. Okay, get all of the trolls in, please. Mark them all as group 3. Smash the gate. Okay, so who have we got coming in over here? Sorry, bear with me. I just need to pause it for a second just so I can get my bearings. So Grimgor, yeah, you are going to be fine. Just get over here to the main gate. Just run you over here. Okay, Skulkers. I'll put all the Skulkers in Group 2. So you're joined by Finn Radolf. It's not as if we have many Skulkers. Make sure that they're in walking mode. Group 1, I'm going to actually augment with Group 4. So Lyde, Lyzer, Eagle Eye Sui, Lemberg, Kushulker, Aldenon, and Black Orc are going to be Group 4. And Bashanas, Pizza de Pasta, and Lablog are going to be Group 5. So the archers. Have the archers position themselves here and open up immediately. Have Group 4. Next set of greenskins form the second rank. I've also forgotten one unit, which is the elite immortals of Grimgor himself. Have them just rush the main gate with everyone else, including their lord. Let's go. Okay, the trolls are going straight for the gate. Trolls, big, massive, thick as nails. Well, hard as nails. Thick as pig shit, motherfuckers. Wild animals are bashing down the door. Won't take them long to get through it. The towers won't even be necessary. Okay. There's a lot of greenskins. Savage greenskins milling around on the walls up here. Armed with bone clubs, sharpened rocks, attached to sticks. They slap their chests and scream to the heavens. All the power that they can muster. They're going to need it. And even that won't be enough. The gatehouse is about to fall. Greenskins. Go. Go, go, go. Everyone in. Full charge now. Everybody in. Why can't I order them in? Of course, because we've got 2 tower units. Let's go. Right, the trolls are already in. Split up a little bit. Go for separate groups. Make as much room as we can. In. In. Get in, greenskins. Get in. Okay. So the trolls are smashing their way in, clubbing everything they can. They found the enemy general. He's right here. Come on, greenskins. Pile in. Okay, one of our units is about to climb up the tower. Come on. Guys, gotta go. Did I not actually order them to the walls? I don't think I did. What have I done? Oh, fuck it. Just drop it. We don't need them. Drop the weapons. Get in. All greenskins, just pile the fuck in here, please. Okay, Decentrix troll unit is panicking. Pull them out a little bit. Trolls panic very easily, unfortunately. Where's Grimgor? Is he in? He's almost in. Right, Fellfire, use your fireball ability against the enemy general. He's casting his magic ring. It's a miss. Oh, he hit some savage orcs behind him. Okay, it's okay. We're good for now. Bring in the skulkers, please. Right, the secondary army is closing. Right. As said, our trolls are struggling because they're very low morale. That's the problem. Make sure they've got a clear target. Trolls get very easily distracted. Once the battle has started, it's not uncommon for the trolls to just stop and immediately start eating the dead or drooling. And when anything goes even remotely wrong, they will just flee. Okay, Fellfire, the big Admiral General, is in trouble. He's got himself surrounded. Pull out of there. Pull out, pull out, pull out. Who's this? Skulkers, base Yong. Get over there now. No, just a regular orc. Fellfire, get out, get out, get out. Dark Raziel, attack the General. Where's Grimgor? Get your ass in here, Grimgor. There he is. Right, Grimgor. Wah! Okay, he's yelled War, giving us an enormous boost to our melee attack. Use the Helm of Discord on the main gate, a magical item that will debuff their magic armor. Use Foe Seeker on yourself to up your own vigor. Charge in and start killing. Okay, everybody, Group 4 now, commit. Group 1, commit. Group 2, just get in there and stab everything that's green that isn't us. Group 5, I want you to get a little bit closer with those arrows, please. Right up against the wall. Very good. There's Grimgor. Where is he? He's somewhere in the middle of that mess. There he is. Built like a fucking freight train. Grimgor Ironhide himself. Come on, Grimgor. Don't just stand there. Slash him. Hit him, Grimgor. You're not going to die if you don't hit him. Gobbirds are in his way. Who's this? Acarus. Use your smoke bomb ability and move away. Clear out of Grimgor. There we go. Grimgor's in. He's swinging his weapon. Felfire's okay. Felfire, I'd like you to cast your fireball attack against the incoming group of reinforcements. Here we go. He's casting. Fireball away. Direct hit. It's also caused some morale damage, but it's not enough. Okay, what's this? We've got a group of trolls who have just regained their wits. Slam them into the back there. The savage orcs are dying. We've lost Beardy Mess, who is routing. Apocalyptic Spock is routing. Grimgor, give me another war in 20 seconds. Use Foe Seeker on yourself once more. Grimgor, oh, Grimgor, get on their back. Oh, yes. Oh, beautiful. Right, that's it. Get yourself a nice charge bonus there, Grimgor. Whoop. Oh, enemy trolls, interesting. There we go, Grimgor's right in the middle of them. 2 seconds. Wah! There we go. Okay, just watch him for a second. 35 kills. Flash your weapon. 36 kills. You need to do more than this, Grimgor. 39 kills. Each swing, he makes kills. Okay, there's still a bit of a mosh to get in. There's loads of greenskins who want in on this. Group 5, can you guys get up the towers for me? No, we didn't actually position it. We can do that quickly now. Group 5, get in these towers. Get them up and then get on the towers and start firing down. It'll probably be over by then. Where's Felfire? Cool. Some of the savage... Good, the enemy lord has been downed. A morale bleed has started on the savage orcs. It's over. They've realised it's finished. Okay. Yep. All of them have lost heart. The morale has faltered. Use your fireball ability there, Felfire. Okay, cast the ring. Fireball ring. Wow, fantastic hit. Hit them all in a big row. Thank you, V. Draug. Thank you, man. And Mornaval. Thank you. That's very kind. There we go, we're in. Where's Grimgor? Oh, arrow boys at long range. We'll need to close and deal with them. Oh, the trolls are struggling there a bit. Felfire, can you get near them so that your morale aura assists them? Okay, so as you can see, they're pulling back. Some of them are routing, but not all of them. Let's just get in there as fast as we can. Grimgor, get the fuck in there. Actually, you go this way. Felfire will go that way. Yeah, they're breaking. They're barely even putting up a fight now. Okay. Never mind. Group 5, drop the siege weapons. Oh, you didn't even grab them. Never mind. Get into the fight with everyone else. Choppers ready. Let's go, boys. Come on. All the greenskins just chase something. Come on, guys. It's not that fucking hard. Get in there. Okay, Felfire, what are you doing, man? Oh, you weren't banned from the chat at all, Scare. If you were banned, you wouldn't be able to speak. You were timed out. Okay, Acarus, get in there and assist Felfire. Come on, guys. Assist your general. Okay, Felfire, pull out of there. Don't get bogged down by trolls. Oh, Felfire's fleeing in the face of trolls. Whoops. Come on. Use your foe seeker ability to run quickly there. Ooh. Why are we struggling on the pathfinding? I'm not sure what's going on. Why are they all just milling around the gatehouse? Felfire's recovered his senses. Okay, they've still got a large contingent in the middle there. Come on, guys, look, what is this? Move, come on, all of you. All arse. Right. Does capturing the point do anything in sieges? I believe it ticks down some victory points until you win. Or at least until a significant morale bleed is applied to the enemy. Come on. Right, use your War ability. Again, the Helm of Discord to debuff all of the armor of this Boar cavalry unit. Oh, come on. This is so fucking stupid. Move. You've been given your pathfinding orders. Go. A whole load of them just fucking around near the gatehouse. Come on. I'm not going to bother with attacks anymore. Just run. Victory's in our grasp. Yeah, the morale bleed has almost doomed them. Okay, their boar boys are dying. Okay. Pizza de pasta, get your arrow boys in a line here and open up on that group. Fuckers. Okay, open up. Where are they over here? Finally, we're getting in there. Felfire. Just break them around, it's over. Won't take much, we don't have to defeat them. Just need to destroy their morale. There we go. The grey bar beneath the red. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Make them rout. There we go, it's over. Okay, yeah, we took way too many casualties on that, because we just milled around taking arrow hits there. Mental. Okay, so that's the last of the Bloody Hands savage orc group. Well, that's not entirely true. This is their last capital city. They've got roaming units out and about in the Badlands, but they will automatically despawn or turn to my side depending on whether or not they are confederated. Okay. What happened between me and Cyanide? Well, you see, Cyanide and I, we've had a huge falling out, you see. We've had a falling out because, shit, why have we had a falling out? Shit, help me out here. Why have we had a falling out? Just come up with something. We've had a falling out because, he voted for, shit. I don't know. My creativity, I can't think of anything funny. He slept with my mum. We've done that. We've done slept with my mum. Oh, yes, that's the one. Yeah, sorry, kid. He drinks Pepsi. What a bastard. How could he not drink Coke? Yeah, obviously. Okay. He stopped the child support payments. Yeah. He voted for Brexit. He slept with my girlfriend. Need to get one of those first. What else has he done? Yeah. Hashtag YouTube drama. Nah, he's fine. Don't know what he's doing. He's fucking off. Well, where is he? No, not sure where he's right this moment. But no, he's all right. We're all right. No, fuck it. He's a cunt. What a bastard. Right. Sorry. So now, of that fight, let's just have a quick rundown. So of Grimgor's army, so Grimgor himself got 110 kills. Mike, his elite bodyguard unit, only got 4. Finn Radolf got 5. Lead got 7. Liza got 9. Lember got 11. Eagle Eye Sui got 27. Eldenlong got 13. Black Orc got 3. Kushalka got 11. Sorry, this intrigues me because I think we might have lost somebody because his army's shrinking, certainly. Who have we lost? Oh, Finn Radolf is... Oh, no, he's up there. So what's... So let me just open up the Google Doc. So So Grimgore, so he should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, they're all there. Okay. Nasty Skulkers, 1 unit. Yeah, that's fine. So Arrow Boys, 2 group. Yeah, Pizza de Pasta and Bash Ananas. Okay, no, I'm just talking shit. No, his army's full. What about Fellfire? Yeah, sorry. So Pizza de Pasta got 8 kills, 5 kills even. Bash Ananas got 8. Wicker Duck's Trolls got 39. Doom Night Fury got 42. Dark Raziel got 25. Yeah, not many kills from Grimgore's lot, really. I think it might be Wicker Duck with 39 kills. Who's got the... Oh, no, wait, sorry. Doom Night Fury with 42 kills is the MVP for Grimgore's lot. As for Fellfire's lot, Fellfire himself got 112. Chief Jane got 60. John Wood got 32. Ducky got 35. Pumba got 35. Big Bear got 37. Akira's got 38. Of the Greenskin Orcs themselves, Fourth Shmupi got 32. Dastard 42. DJ Squiddo 40... Really? 32, 42, 42. Ugh. Forward into Hell 46. Beardy Mess 39. Oh, Beardy Mess has been killed. Beardy Mess 49. Apocalyptic Spock 45. Base Yong Jung 46. Ern Amadillo 46. T1G Brown 39. Roban the Trolls 37. Decentrix 53. And Rook 45. So that's... it appears to be Decentrix with 53 kills, I think is the winner there. Oh no, sorry, Chieftain with 60. Ooh, very nice. The holder of the Razor Standard as well. Armor piercing boost. Maybe that's what did it. 60 kills. Not bad at all. Thank you, Lord Ray Yuga. Thank you very much, Lord Ray Yuga. Thank you. Okay, so let's... hang on, bear with me just a second. So, just having a look down here. So, of Fellfire's lot, it seems that we've lost Beardy Mess. Fuck. Okay, so Beardy Mess is now added to the list of the dead. I'm just updating the Google Doc. Okay, so Beardy Mess is going to be set to dead. And reason died taking the bloody hands stronghold of... What is this place? Or just the bloody hands stronghold. Their final city. Okay. I lost 2, it seems. What was the other 2? Apocalyptic Spock. Is he gone? Hang on. Can't tell yet. Bear with. We'll find out in a second, sorry. Just scrolling back up. Okay. So. Aha. Subjugate. Is this what I want? I will become master of this faction by subjugating them. They will obey my rule and supply me with additional income each turn. So that's vassalage, isn't it? Is that what I want? If I vassal them, will I get access to... So I want to... What do I want? I want Wazog, the legendary hero. Just occupy. Occupy. Sack the bastards and then occupy. Okay. Sack and then occupy. Yeah, that is a lot of cash, isn't it? 21,000. Shit ton we can do with that. Okay, sack it then. Income from post-battle loot plus 7% for who? Oh, don't think it specifies. Oh, we can assign it to a character. We've killed the enemy lord. We've got an orc bully. Okay. So, who will order the other orcs around. Income from sacking settlements plus 6. I see. Okay, so now that we've done that, are they willing to be subjugated?
You have angered the gods.
Low chance of peace. So they won't confederate, and they don't want peace. I guess because they've still got 2 standing armies out there. But this is your last thing. You don't have... I need to confederate with him while he's on the campaign, otherwise I cannot get him. Okay. I need to subjugate. Attack then and occupy. Okay, we'll work something out. Maybe I should just send this new army down south to eliminate... Like, in a couple of turns, I'll eliminate these 2. What if I subject... Well, as in get it so that they have no choice on the campaign map. I'll be so overwhelmingly powerful. You still get the leader if he's wounded. The recent patch changed that. You can still get him if I confederate when he's dead. You just wait till he recovers. So, sorry, I'm confused. Try to do the confederate at the same time as the peace tree. Okay, right, so... I'm going to try and send my recent army up here, down here, to eliminate these two. I'll leave a standing army here to put them under siege, to make sure they can't do anything. And when the diplomatic situation lets me declare peace, and then confederate, then we'll have him. If it doesn't happen, then we'll reassess. Yes, indeed. Subjugate will just make them a vassal, which won't get me what I want. They'll just be an NPC faction, just like the mutinous Gits. I want them as part of my force. Take care, Splattercat. Have a good day, and thank you kindly for the compliments. Have a good one, sir. Right, okay, so that's that for now. Hooray! And we got loads of cash. Grimgore, could you put yourself in the raiding stance? Same with you, Fellfire. Replenish your losses. Yeah, just sit there and replenish your losses and raid and shit. Okay. Right, send this war just against that greenskin group. When I click on peace, add a counter offer to confederate. He doesn't have to accept.
You have angered the gods, you have.
Oh, I see. Hang on. So, offer peace. I see. They demand... I'm sorry. They demand cash in exchange. Counter offer. Oh, I see. Oh, no. Non-aggression pact. Military access. No. Strange. Offer peace and confederate at the same time. I can't seem to confederate. Yeah, I might just have to make them vassals. I'll talk about that another time, Magamore. I'm just trying to keep people focused on Warhammer. Oh, sorry, my phone is vibrating at me. My mother would like to talk to me. What does my mother want? Aha! My mother has sent me details for a financial advisor because I am terrible at finance and my eyes glaze over the moment words like compound interest are used, and I suck. So she's getting me. Yeah, she's putting me in touch with her financial advisor so we can set up a meeting so I can understand what the fuck I'm supposed to do, because I suck. I really do. Like, he says talking about Warhammer, but then he goes off talking about banking. No, seriously, my approach to my savings thus far throughout my entire life has been I just like leave it to one side and I don't do anything with it. And my mother keeps like, stop! You've got to do something with. Don't just leave your money in your account, just sitting there. I'm like, but finance is scary and I don't like it. Because I don't like finance. Thank you, Feckoff. Thank you very much. And then I talked to Digby, ZF Digby, who's an accountant. And he goes, you've got to do something with your flipping, but don't just leave it. Yeah, I'm very, very bad with finances. It's just one of my... it scares me. I feel really intimidated. Right. Anyway, Quebec the Pooh covered, my agent up north. Let's have him head back this way. We don't need him to provide intelligence on the dwarves, so we'll have him performing sabotage operations. Okay. Now, with all this cash, we can certainly upgrade many of our settlements, and we definitely will. So, over at Zidek Safing, so it's probably going to get raided by the minute. So let's just go province by province. So we'll start off with our main province over at the Death's Pass. So we can't upgrade this for now because it's not growing. Blood River Valley over here. We'll upgrade the heap of shiny stuff, and also at Crashburn's Arena, the boss's shack, to up our obedience rating, which is falling right now due to the taxation and the difficulty level. Okay, over at the Desolation of Nagash to the far east, which consists of Sergei's Delve, the Shinder Helm, and Minty Chock Rock, the two settlements in a line here, we shall upgrade the Horde here. So the heap of shiny stuff becomes a Horde. Nope, discipline in the region is good. we have 3 bosses' tents. That's why. Do we really need that? I don't think so. Let's at least upgrade the boss pole. A boss pole is a material reminder of how powerful a warboss has become. It is a mark of great power, giving a huge boost to the growth rate of the province and casualty replenishment. I will build them. I can always tear them down later once the province has grown to my satisfaction. But yes, if we can get... Oh, hang on. So these are maximum size villages. This is going to be a group... Yeah, just keep... We can always... Again, we can just tear them down later once we've finished growing said province. So the Silver Road up here is being upgraded. The Western Badlands over here, which we've just conquered. Let's up the growth rate. And in Bitterstone Mine. So I need 2 volunteers, please. Mods, Finny, would you please pop it into sub-only mode? So I have 2 settlements, 2 villages next to the capital city, which next to Seamanwalt-on-Sea, which is the name of the port. I have 2 mines out in the middle of nowhere that the dwarves had previously occupied. Could I please have a patron and a Twitch sub who would like to volunteer to have them named? So I've just got a post-it note. Who would like to have these settlements named after themselves? This is just a bit of fun personalization and well, it's just a little reward, isn't it? But it's just a bit of fun, really. It's more fun to have a personalized playthrough. Ravaliak, you've got the... do you not have your unit of trolls? Oh, your unit of trolls has been destroyed. Yes, I'm so sorry. You died with... you've kind of already had something in the playthrough, Ravaliak. Sorry, dude. Hang on, so... Okay. Yes, Ravaliak, check the Google sheet. You were the first company of trolls in Dragon of the Disappointed's army that was eliminated by Thorgrim Grudgebearer on the fields of Fart and Yagob. Unfortunately, through my own tactical stupidity. Thank you, Stefan. Thank you very much. You fought valiantly before you didn't, and then were killed. Hang on a minute. So, yeah, we can. Sorry, just a patron, one of my top patrons, just sent me a message. Yeah, we can do that. Umlaut. Just bear with me. That's not a problem, sir. Just give me a second. Right. Okay. Right. So 2 patrons, 2 other patrons who isn't the top one. Sorry. Do I have a coin? Oh, fuck. That's one just beneath my monitor, but I can't get to it. Off. Oh, sitting on my goddamn debit card again. Gonna bend it. Okay, heads, tails. It's heads, so it's okay. Right. And as for the Twitch sub, let's go with. Thank you, Stefan. Oh, thank you very much, dude. That's very kind. Let's go with you. Cool. Okay, so the 2 mines, effectively, they're already mines, so we'll probably keep them as such unless we can do something fun with the names. So this one here, Bitterstone Mine, is going to become Patron, Ebolus, and Dragonhorn Mine will be Twitch sub Malcontent. Right, so what can we do with this? Like Ebolus Pit, Ebola Pit, Malcontent Bluff. What? Any ideas? How can we make it sound green skinny? Any ideas? How can we modify this accordingly? Thank you, De Huntinger. Thank you very much, dude. Ebolus Ball. Ebolus Dung Heap is not bad. Ebolus Heap. Ebola Ditch. Ebolus Ruckus. We've already got a Ruckus, like a no, I've got a Hector's Rectus, sorry. Malcontent. I see what you've done there. Ebolus Ditch, says Quebec. Ebo's Ditch, even. Thank you, your pal. Thank you, dude. Ebola Hole. Ebolus Mine. Yeah, hang on. That's not a bad one. Hang on. Malcontent Gits or something. Like, it's just the fucking... a bunch of really crabby orcs. I suppose they're all crabby, aren't they? What do you think, Malcontent? Any ideas? Ow, so I just got a scab on the back of my head. It really hurts. How have I done that? Ouch. Let's go with... Ebola's Heap. Ebola's Dung Heap. Ebola's Dung Heap. Yeah. Ebola's was here. And Malcontent gets. Malcontent's happy. Cool, alright then. Malcontent and Ebola's Dung Heap. Okay, let's continue. Thank you, Los Rugos. Thank you very much, Los. Is Ebola, are you happy, dude? Thank you, Insomnia. Thank you. Where's Ebola? I don't know what colour he is. Right, okay, Umlaut, I'll get to your thing in a minute. Thank you, Shark Friend. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Okay. Do I have access to siege weapons? Not really. I need to upgrade further. Right, so we've still got a bit of cash. Let's spend it... Oh, hang on. Did I spend everything on Malcontent Gits? Yeah, I did. So let's go over here. So Fart in Your Gob needs further upgrading. Make that a level 2 Greenskin encampment. And also upgrade, yeah, the totem pole and the heap of shiny stuff. Yeah, not bad at all. Can we afford any more upgrades with it? Well, it just needs more time. If anything, just time. Send my armies to the mines to recover faster. Yeah, but I need them just putting this place to siege and getting raiding money and shit. Well, I don't really need it, but... I mean, with the amount of cash I'm drawing in, I'm in the position to recruit another army, but... Probably don't have the sufficient training grounds to do it. Okay. Thank you, Retes. Thank you very much, Retes. Okay, the dwarves are moving an agent over to the west. Okay, the Bloody Hands. Ahaha! Interesting. So, Wurzag, the Great Green Prophet, very weakened, is striking us over here at Zidak Starfing. Did we build that garrison? I guess we didn't. This is just a standard garrison. He reckons we could probably handle it. I mean, they're quite experienced, if not weak. Should I just try and auto-resolve it? Maybe fight it myself. I'm gonna be cheeky and just auto-resolve. Hang on. Oh well. Close defeat. It's fine. They're just raiding it. We can just replace what they've destroyed. No problem. So long as they don't take over the. Okay, so the dwarves are getting ready. What's the time? The Topknots would like to talk to me. They would like military access to my land. Yes, you're allowed. Please have your military access. Okay, yeah, the Bloody Hands took 588 units of gold in their raid. Sorry, the time is currently 47, so it's 1:47. I did start half an hour late, though. Am I too quiet, Kurdo? Okay, I shall just adjust the volume then. Normally my voice booms over the game, but I can turn that down. There we go. Okay, so the game's been turned down by a couple of decibels to hopefully be a little bit quiet. Well, the game's quieter. Okay. An ally mobilizes against a force. My Greenskin War is throwing itself... Ooh. In the coming of the end times... Sorry, the coming of the end times can make allies of bitter enemies and strengthen the bonds of existing friendships. Diplomatic relations +10 with Crooked Moon Mutinous Gits. That's the opposite of thawing relationships. Okay. This is all well and good, Mutinous Gits, but I would rather you serve me rather than work with me.
I'm in charge.
I need to retrofit Grimgor's army. Indeed, that's something I need to do, Judge Dredd. You're absolutely right. I do need to do that. They won't become a vassal, not without me kicking their head in. Explain the game, Zavisco. So basically, it's Total War. So it's half a sort of turn-based almost Civilizations or Risk style game in which each faction takes turn moving their pieces across a landscape, pieces which represents their armies and their agents trying to further the nations of their further the needs of their particular state. However, when a battle takes place, the game switches from a turn-based strategy into a sort of and this is something that's slowly gone away as the franchise has progressed, but an extremely realistic military sort of like simulation, in that you're controlling a maniples of a few hundred men apiece, slashing into each other and, suffering from morale shocks and bad weather and, all the other sort of minutiae of a battle. That it's not just health bar, attack power, health bar, attack power. The series is straying away from its roots in such a way that I don't think is a good idea. This is very... I mean, obviously this is going to be very fantasy because it's a fantasy thing, but I just mean that the crux of the Total War experience is extreme realism. Thank you, Kimsey and El Pablo. Thank you very much. Right. So, 14,000 gold on this turn. Aha! Grimgor has a skill point, so he's now at rank 16. So I'm just going to keep putting skill points into his melee tree to just make him a flipping, just a massive train. That's a freight train that's just going to pile through them. So another point into his weapon strength, so it's now plus 15. So such as the power and ferocity, a wound maker will ravage the foe, cutting and pulverizing until there's only one exit: death. So yeah, he's just going to keep slashing them down until they're gone. Thank you, Big Bear. Thank you very much, Big Bear. That's very kind. Okay. So... we might have to repeat the battle that we just... it'll be fine. Their garrison is steadily trying to replenish itself, you see. How long until this army up here is ready? One more turn until it can march out. If I add one more Night Gobbo... Good, if I just... Oh, cool. In one turn I can get a full army. I can always disband a couple of Night Gobbos if needed. Quebec the Pooh covered, my agent. Could you please... Can you do anything to the enemy here? Block their army, assassinate the Slayer King. So a 49% chance, costing me 619 gold, to try and assassinate the Slayer King, or at least wound him, the legendary dwarven leader inside Karaz-e-Karak, which is the capital city of the dwarves. Quebec the Pooh covered, smelling horribly so the enemy can detect him downwind, tries to infiltrate the dwarf hold through one of the towers. When the guards are watching their back, they detect a smell. They can't tell exactly what it is, but they dismiss it. And he sneaks into the installation, finds his way into one of their ale houses that they presumably got, and tries to stab I nearly said Kingslayer, the Slayer King, and the result is... he succeeded! Quebec the Pooh covered successfully plunges his dagger into the Slayer King's back while he wasn't wearing his armor, and then got out of there quickly, escaping the mountain and earning valuable experience. The Slayer King has now been wounded and will take several turns to properly recoup. Well done, Quebec. Well done. Okay. I'm going to... Oh, interesting. So, an additional 2 wall breaches when targeting a foreign settlement. That is... My phone is doing things. Hang on. Don't know. Okay, so I'm going to give him the skill point Infiltrator. This will mean that when I have Quebec destroy an enemy town's defences by setting demolition charges ahead of a main army, he will make 2 additional wall breaches, which will allow me more options in a siege attack that Quebec has softened up for us. Thank you, White Coloured Eye. Thank you very much. Okay. Indeed, I agree too, Burning. Yes, I'm with you there. It's another straying... It wasn't Shogun 2. It's original Shogun. That's from the original Shogun, Burning Lars. Yeah. Right. Thank you, Sabdor. Thank you very much, Sabdor. That's very kind. Yeah, Shadow, it's not bad. Although, I'd argue it's because generally when people come here, they tend to be a bit more, the mods try their best to keep the spam down. And guys, you know, so long as people just chat and hang out and just don't act like cunts and no one gets timed out. But yeah, generally discussions here are, you know, just engaged like a normal person. You might find this particular stream channel perhaps a bit more mature due to the temperament that I guess I have, really. I'm not really one to sort of go, hey, let's get some whatever in this, you know, hey, let's get some little icon of a smiley face in this shit, or whatever the fuck the other streamers are doing. You know what I mean? It's like little fucking icons all over the shop. Music playing all the time. Streamers shilling his merch. Cringy as all fuck. Anyway. Old man yells at cloud, blah blah blah. Well, whatever. Shut the fuck up, Quebec. He's laughing.
Who needs stabbing?
You know what I mean. Look at like you know, the next stream down. You'll see weirdness. Fine, fuck you. All of you disagreeing with me. No, I'm talking about like other, like, you know, bigger ones. Sorry, what am I doing? I'm losing the plot a bit. I need to upgrade my garrison, my buildings. So what does that mean? Contested. Oh, I see. It's not entirely mine. Staffing. Repair that. They haven't taken over. They're just raiding it. Smelly idol. They've vandalized it. They've covered it in poo. Okay. Bacon Bender. Upgrade it to a larger settlement. Which will give... Oh, it doesn't give a bigger garrison. Never mind. Give us more taxation, though. Okay, over at Sergei's Delve. Good, it's larger now. Ooh, Doom Diver Catapult. Unlocks technology. Don't think we need that just yet, so we'll save our cash. Squig cages. This is the stuff that we need to build in our main settlement, but can't right now. Definitely. Good, yes. Upgrade back at Hectus Rectus and Crashburn's Arena. Upgrade the garrisons until they are orc guard houses. Orcs that get guard duty are not the boss's chosen boys. They'll probably skulk at the back during a charge. Yeah. But at least you've got greenskins in the guard houses in the event of an infiltration. Then, you know, better than just gobos that can be overpowered by your average human agent. Good. So it provides a standing garrison at both of these settlements. Here, I don't know why I pointed with my finger on the screen. You can't see my finger. Here and here. And it gives me so a single unit of trolls, orc arrow boys, orc biggins. Sorry, 2 orc biggins and 2 orc boar boys as the standard garrison. Is that in addition to what's already there? It is. Holy shit. Not a bad garrison. Jesus, good luck keeping trolls, you know, amused on a garrison duty. Right. Womble, it's not great to use. It's not great to use fully built provinces to produce your units. I don't know what you mean, Troy. We don't really have a place to produce our units right now because it's not growing because my allies have taken. Maybe I should make Naglarok my military centre then. I mean, it's an entire province that I've got under my control. Currently the only one I've got under my... Oh, no, hang on. Maybe I should use the Desolation. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's just do that then. A simple change. Let's make so Sergei's Delve will be the head of our military. And my crack will just be an administrative thing for the minute. I can always change it later. I can always mix it up. Oh, but that sucks, not having your headquarters your main military centre. Oh, fuck it. I've got to do... Yeah, I can't... You know, I don't know how long it will be until the mutinous gets, you know, out of there. So I'm just going to pop my shoe off, because... fucking... sweaty feet. Alright, cool. So, let's have... You don't need to put the military centre in the bloody mountains. I'll need another one for when I push the Empire in Chaos. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's... Cancel... Whoops. Yeah, cancel that construction then. Whoops. Demolish that. Demolish that. And is this fully... One more. How long until we've got a 6 turns until this population surplus of 5? Leave the idols for the minute then. And get rid of the hordes of treasure. Okay. Hang on. I'll spend 5 turns mustering and then another 7 to get to bloody Ankendorf. Yeah, Delta. But watch, I don't have many choices right now. Just got to do with what I can with what I've got. Okay, and then build a. So that requires. So build these 3. So I won't be able to build any of these top tier inside the Shinderhans or Minty Choc Rock. So we'll start by building. Oh, then again, same with these 2. Ah, so I made an error by building the Goblin Tinkerer's bench in here. Fuck. Alright, I'll work it out. We'll start by just building a barracks inside Sergei's Delve. Okay, and then back in my crack, we'll get rid of the Wait a minute. Okay. So, end the turn. Make it Urkund. Do you reckon? Yeah, alright. Yeah, you're probably right. No, sorry, yeah, I'm being indecisive. Yeah, you're right. Alright. Cancel that. Leave those. Yeah, we'll make it... yeah, this will be the center of our military then. Alright. So, what sort of growth are we talking about? How big is Urkund? We're going to need those idols. Thank you, Artemis Wolf. Thank you, Artemis. Thank you, man. So, cancel this and that. Yep, build that. Cancel that. Okay. I'll try my best to explain as I go, Pinup. End the turn there. Why am I building a barracks again? Well, I need to have a military center that's got multiple, like a high tier barracks and associated like other support military things. I don't have that right now. Damn, the mutinous skits are expanding into territory that I want. They're going to be an issue. Okay, Dung Shoveler. Greenskin encampments are often dominated by piles of poo. It is a useful resource for daubing and throwing. The Dung Shoveler has the top job of piling it all up. Income from all buildings +5. Yeah. Okay. War Army decisive defeat. Yes, of course. The war that we sent against the Dwarven headquarters has been crushed as expected. We finished researching the beasts of burden. Docile or older boars are used to pour big carts that can be piled high with shiny stuff following a raid. Next research is Biggen bullies. The looming presence of a gnarled and muscular orc among the goblin mobs helps keep discipline and the gobbos focused on what matters. Okay. Garrison at Ekrund is continuing to be built, I think. Right, over here. Build an idol. Idol. Okay, and then here we want... Need a tier 3 structure that's only tier 2. Just build the idols for now. And another boss's tent. Just take Ekrund. Yeah, but no, I need to Okay, good. This army can now move. Are they putting Naglok to siege? Those cheeky bastards. So hang on, I'm just sending this army south now. Basically, I need to eliminate these 2 Bloody Hands armies so that I can force them into a favourable diplomatic situation.
Despair involves fighting. Ready for me.
I can't confederate with the Bloody Hands, just take it, says Blue Devil. So how do you get Wazug? Hang on. How'd you get him then? What's it? Sorry, Wazuk is not his name. What Wazuk? Sorry, what's his name? You can't confederate with them. just own them in an auto battle and then vacillate them. You don't unless you vassalize them. No, I don't think that's accurate at all. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I getting mixed up? Hang on. Am I assuming... Right, sorry. Am I assuming that Wazug, the Great Green Prophet, is... Wazag even. Is he... I'm assuming that he's like Vlad for the vampires. But he's not. Because our Vlad, our legendary hero, is this cunt. Azhag the Slaughterer. Is that accurate? Yes, Lock Johnny. You're throwing your money away, sir, but thank you. That's very generous. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Radioactive. Thank you, man. Fine, I tell you what, I don't know if it's right or wrong. I'm just going to try it, and then we're just going to go with my original plan. And if it doesn't work, then fuck it. It doesn't work. I'll just change. It'll just take a few turns. We've got the time. Nothing bad is going to happen to us, maybe except for the dwarves, but we'll be fine. So if I end the turn, just make sure that everything's being built to my satisfaction. Yeah. Quebec the poo covered. Can you perform? Can't assassinate. Why? Because he's too aware of what's going on. Move here and then deploy yourself. Okay. Well, you don't know until you try. Artemis. Therefore, I shall simply try. Okay, Eastern Badlands, upgrade the fort. Blood River Pass, upgrade the idol. Desolation of Nagash, upgrade idol. Tent. Just drop my money into shit right now. Whoops. What have I done? There we go. Okay. That's what I'm thinking, Emperor. Yes. Yeah, just this one again. We'll get some, we'll up our leadership values with that event. And we have a skill point with, Fellfire. Nice. Okay, let's give him, oh cool. Fightiness +2 when in foreign territory. Nice. Interesting. So the strategic general Fellfire will basically just be building up, fightiness, even though he's not in raiding stance. Excellent. Thank you, Yugito. Thank you very much, Yugito. Thank you for doing that, man. Okay, so keep moving this unnamed general south to Naglarok.
You're not right, Ned.
They'll never take Naglarok, surely.
Let me think
It'll take
about it.
a couple of turns until it gets there. Okay. The Border Princes and the Avaland have negotiated peace. It's an odd concept for the Greenskins. They do not understand peace. Okay, Zidak staffing. Can we build up another garrison? Probably won't give us time. Obedience levels are falling. Yes. I know, Skier, I know. I'm just trying to massage things in my favour. Indeed, Holy Neville, I am now ignoring your messages. For you suck. Okay, the dwarves are now properly rebuilding, and no doubt they will be on the warpath soon. Okay, the Skull Takers have been obliterated. I don't even know who they were, but they've been obliterated. Okay. So this unnamed goblin is now moving here.
Great and powerful war boss.
Okay.
Here we go.
Grimgore come out of raiding and put them to siege.
Fight.
Just continue the siege for the moment.
One true kid. Ah.
Okay.
Kill them all.
Whoopsie. Whoop, misclick. Quebec the poo covered. Can you do anything? Oh. Can you attack this Thane? So a 45% chance for Quebec to assassinate this Thane. He failed. Bugger. At least he's got some experience, but he still failed. End the turn. Yeah, so Wazag is just raiding more territories down here. Good, he's still not taking over, which is alright. Ah, now they're moving away. Damn. What's this, sorry? Oh, hang on. The Crooked Mutinous gets have been attacked by the Avaland, and therefore he wants us to join in a war against the Avaland. Yeah, sure. We'll enter the war against Avaland. No reason why not. They're just stinking Humies. Enter the war on the side of the ally. Okay. So that's Spider. The Top Knots would like a full military alliance. No, not at the minute. I'm not willing to go to the war into war against the Border Princes as well. For now. Thank you, Kaname and Lady Altera. Thank you very much. The Top Knots are moving up with us for some reason. Okay, the dwarves are still assembling their forces. Now, this unnamed goblin, you need to hunt down this army. Eliminate these two, and then the Bloody Hands will have no choice, because they'll have nothing. Indeed, that's also true, Baron, but I don't think I can confederate with them anyway. Okay, back at Naglarok. Just keep upgrading stuff. Just got loads of cash. Right.
I'm well nasty.
Are you building siege weapons? We were. Just continue. Sweet. All right. No, Wyvern is a type of dragon. Oh, interesting. Okay, so the Bloody Hands battle deploy. Really? They're attacking me with that? Okay, so just crush them. So we've easily crushed them. Okay, so the Bloody Hands savages have been eliminated. Please eat the dead. Wazag, the Great Green Prophet, is our garrison's built now, so we've got stronger forces. Ooh! And then again, he is still a level 17 hero. Fuck it, I'll give it a go. Why not? So this is Wazag, the Great Green Prophet, the legendary leader. Level 17, that's massive. Ugh. So he's going to attack us. If we hide behind this hill. So what's his weakness? He's going to be a nightmare. I'll have to barrel down my... Oh no, I don't even have boar cavalry. It's just goblin wolf riders. Are they... Alright, so his weakness is not Wazag, it's his army's morale. Okay. Well, we'll give it a go. I think we're going to lose. He has epic items as well. Alright, I think we're going to lose, but, you know. Why not? You never know. We could win. Watch out for the catapult. Indeed. Right, is this going to be my last move for the session? No, I've got a little bit more time. Okay, hang on. So there's Wazag right there. So if we like go bloop, like hide behind like a hill or something. Yeah, hang on, just go. Yep. And then he won't have us in range of his stupid fucking green magic ability that he keeps using. Okay. We'll need someone on top of the hill though to sort of get to go like QE, we're over here. So where's the general? Make sure he's at the back so that the morale problem isn't a problem. Put the goblins here. We're going to need one on the flank over here. Our boys, group 3. Right, hang on. What's that sound he just made? Okay, keep together because of the morale. He has artillery. Yes, he does. Okay. There we go. Gobbo's up there. There we go. So, just to advertise our presence so that he can see us and he knows we're up here. So Wazzock is going to start lobbing green fireballs at us because he's a shaman. Oh, he's got a mount as well. Yikes, he's proper upgraded. Yeah, so I'm pretty confident we're going to lose. But, you know. Four big uns. One spear unit is not hidden. It's fine. We're not trying to be hidden. We're just behind the hill in such a way that he cannot keep casting his fucking stupid green missile ability that killed William, one of our vampire counts, a long time ago. What was that on his back? He's got a squig in a cage. Look, it's a squig. He is low on health, but that doesn't really matter because he is a level 17 faction leader. So, you know, we're not going to be able to down him. Our best chance is to go for his army, which is small. Woo. Time to move. Miss. Okay, here come his green bullshit. Take cover quickly. Ah, suck it. Your magic doesn't work against the power of geography. Okay. He's low on LL though. Nah, rocking, seriously. Like maybe, like if we're lucky, but I don't think we'll be able to gonna kill Wazzock. What's a squig? It's a sort of it's basically like livestock. It's well, they have many different forms, but typically they're a kind of fungal orchid live well, food stuff basically. But you can also train them as little dogs, or you know, like messengers or sentries, or if they get large enough, as mounts for some of them. In the 40k universe, a particular type of feed mix will produce a massive, colossal-sized unit called a squigoth, which basically functions as like a siege unit. Right, so he's about to appear over the edge, so get ready to just bum rush. And then the cavalry will ride round. Actually, the left side probably looks a bit more favourable. Get ready, get ready, get ready. So any second, so yeah. I mean, again, we're going to lose, but, you know. Hi there, Gaming Pyro. Hello. Welcome. Make YouTube vids, ya cuck. Well, you see, Donovan, fuck it. I've decided to quit YouTube to become a gardener. I just love gardening. It's awesome. Just, you know, mucking about in the soil. Wait for it. Ah, fuck it. Do I grow weed? No, because the whole idea is that you remove weeds from the flower beds in order to not compete with the flowers that you want to grow. You've never gardened before? Jesus. Oh, and then you get like weed killers specifically to get rid of them. Also, you need to get rid of them from like cracks in pavement, or well, not pavement, you know, like your garden tiles or whatever, because they will cause weathering damage. That's a silly question. You're silly. Come on, Wazzock. How long does it take you to get up a fucking hill? Oh, he means like marijuana. No, because that's illegal. And if you think that I'm dumb enough to admit to doing something illegal on the internet, which can be used against me in a court of law, then no, you're right. Okay, there we go. Right, charge. Charge, 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 charge. Oh, look, he's all the way back. Oh, his catapults are back there. Cheeky bastards. Right, so you have to be kind of careful about this. Let's go. There we go. There we go. Oh, he's got some. Careful now. Careful now. Hang on, hang on, hang on. This group in. Right, go. Oh, throw those goblins against him. Come on. We need to get the morale shock here. Again, it's not Wozag we need to focus on. Just keep him distracted while we defeat his army. Okay. We're holding. Fuck, damn catapults. Keep him busy. Going well. Going well indeed. Some of them have already started routing. Very good. Surround them. His Arrow boys are about to flee. His Arrow boys are fleeing. Have our Arrow boys switch over to a target that still has morale. Cavalry back off. I'm not using my cavalry very well. Have this unit of Orc boys go for them instead. Have the Wolf Riders chase them off. Go for the catapults as well. Okay, very good. Just keep whittling them. Right, have you guys go back, quick. Back to the main melee. Oh, wow, holy shit. Oh, sorry, I was completely wrong. Wozag is getting shagged by goblins? How? A level 17 faction leader. Jesus. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, I was completely wrong. What the fuck? A level 17 faction leader. Stabbed down by basic spear goblins. How embarrassing. Not even sure I want him now. God, that sucks. Mage versus melee troops. Really? Okay. Still, a level 17. Okay. I was talking shit then. I was talking total shit. We should have just focused on him right from the get-go. Okay, so that means they failed their raid over at that garrison to the far south. Wozag is an artillery unit. Okay. I see. Oh, if I could put the camera on the dog right now. She's on her back on the sofa with her legs in the air, belly exposed. Her mouth, her gums flopping, looking happy. Okay, eat the captives. His army is still intact, sadly, and will need to be eliminated by the unnamed general. Okay. Ah, the Dwarven army has decided to start moving. Right. Oh, the top knots. No, you can't do anything because we put it to siege. Felfire now has a war underneath him. One of my trusted bosses has come back empty-handed, but he's wearing a nifty helmet. Get a leadership reduction for 10 turns and get some cash. Let him get a leadership bonus for 10 turns, but reduce fightiness in all forces. The fightiness is the bad one. Let's not reduce fightiness for 10 turns, because that will screw our armies. So just punch his face in, get a leadership reduction for 10 turns. We've taken a Scarecrow banner off the enemy, which will hex the ground and reduce enemy leadership, and therefore their morale. We've also stolen a Shroom Gatherer Goblin from the enemy. It's not just Night Goblins that like fungus. All Greenskins do. The Shroom Gatherers go and get them. Those that survive Squig attacks, that is. Okay, and we can assign that to somebody to give a leadership bonus for Night Goblin units in an army and reduce Vampiric and Chaos Corruption in a local province. Right, so... Now, if I send... Can I do it in one turn? No, I probably can't. Damn it, their fightiness level is really falling. We need to chase down this group here. Oh, God damn it. Oh, no, I should have used my route march. Damn, if I'd upgraded to route marcher, I probably would have got him with the extra 10%. Fuck. Okay. So, how's their strength value right now? So 37 strength rating, so they're one of the weakest.
If I don't like your words, I'll
Still a low chance of peace. Thank you, Jima. Thank you very much, Jima. So let's try and squash their settlement and then see how it is. Hang on. Let's give another save. There we go. Right, auto resolve. An easy victory. We've crushed them. Please, okay, need to be careful to make sure the top knots don't try and take this over. Please, sack the settlement. Okay. We've got a spider banner. Ooh, wow. Constant effect, poison imbuement. Poison for 10 seconds. Oh, and reduces a whole load of values. Speed, weapon damage, missile damage. Nice. Very good. Give that to somebody. Give that to a unit. Okay. So, Grimgore, make sure we put it to siege again so they can't just take it over. Oh no, can we? They better not just take it over. Okay, right, so I guess this is going to be... Right, so this is it. So you either join us now... We have no choice then. We have no choice but to occupy it. I guess that... Or subjugate. Right, we subjugate. No, I need to occupy it because it's going to be... Oh, fuck. Fuck, Wazzo. Fuck this shit. This is getting tedious. If he won't play ball, we're a fucking Greenskins. Snuff him out. There we go. It's ours, and that is the end. Should be the end of them. You have no more settlement. You better not have taken that over. What? It still counts? That roaming army? But they're savages. The single army still counts.
I think awful, Ken.
Alright, fuck it. Screw it. Fuck you. I don't care anymore. Let's take it over, build it up. This will be the head of our military now. Okay, so we've now taken over the city. They'll die out. Yeah. I've no doubt. Well, we've got a huge army on their tail. Thank you, it's Vortek. Thank you very much. Right. So, let's do this. So, let's get these armies north. We'll get them upgraded as best we can with the forces that we have inside my crack up here. The barracks that we've got. Yeah. Or maybe we should just have them hang around for a bit. No, we'll send them north. Fuck it. Okay. So, I need the city's name. So, let's try and make it, yeah, just to be fair, let's make it a patron, so one of my higher tier patrons, if you wish. Who would like to have the capital city of the Western Badlands, I assume my new military centre, named after them? Feel free to raise your hand if you're interested. So I'll need to put the barracks here, because it'll need a level 4 settlement to host it. So it'll need a barracks, sacred spider grounds, and a boar pens. Hang on a second, let's have a look. Whoop, just checking my patrons. Cool, okay, hang on a minute. Cool, alright then, that's sorted. Right, so, this one's going to be... Right. Faranir. Thank you, dude. Thank you. One of my top patrons. Thank you kindly for your support, dude. Right. So, what shall this be then? So this is going to be the beating heart of the Badlands military. You know, the orc recruitment ground with vast fields of greenskins beating each other in the face. Fungal fields of new greenskins being raised and prepped for battle. What can we call this? Hold? Faranir's Fortress? The Ball Pit? Faranir's Fort? Faranir's Peak? Thank you, Zan. Thank you. Faranir? Like as in Faranir. Farron's ear? Faranir's Domain? Faranir's Folly? Well, yeah, it's got to be like orky. It's got to be like strong sounding. Faranir's Hold. Den, Colosseum, Bloodome, Stronghold. Nothing's really jumping out. Farinir's War. Should we just go with Farinir Peak? Farinir's Citadel's not bad. Farinir's Rock. Farinir's Pit. Not very orky. Yeah, Citadel's not very orky. We'll just go with Farinir's Peak. Farinir Peak. Farinir, you okay with that? So here is going to be what will presumably be the military centre of the Greenskins for the moment, as they flood northbound and soon to the west as well. We haven't actually gone to the west ever. Farinir's Fortress. Peak is alright, I think. Right. Cool, and yes, just very briefly, because I think he's still cruising around, and yes, I did agree to it earlier. So this new Goblin General, so this one, thank you Chopper, thank you very much. So we'll just get this one briefly named. So this one is going to be Umlauts. So and again, one of my top patrons. Thank you very much, Umlaut, thank you. So Umlaut, right, so this is a charismatic goblin, whatever that means. Have I misspelled Umlaut? So what should we call this in terms of? So he's charismatic. Why is he charismatic? Well, he's just learnt to be a charismatic. I don't know, a charismatic individual. So what should we go with? Any ideas? Umlaut the Shouter, Umlaut the Talkie. Umlaut the Stinker, the Shiny, the Eloquent, the Outspokens, the Snotty, the Loud, it's not bad, the Charming, Talkie Talker, yeah. Talkie Talker. The Good Smelling, the Sneezer. The Blabbering. The Big Mouth. Umlaut the Big Mouth. Let's go with the Talkie Talker. Umlaut the Patron. Pay to win. Yeah. No, let's go with Umlaut the Talkie Talker. Yeah. Cool. Umlaut the Talkie Talker. Sweet. Alright, so he is now leading the new army that will get named later. Sorry, based on the time, so I do need to leave it there, I'm afraid. So I need to finish up and bugger off and get on with work today. Sweet. Right. So hang on a second. So what if I just need to update the thing with the names? Cool. Right. So cheers for watching. I'll be back. I'll be back later this evening. Will I be back? Yeah. So I'll just be around, I imagine. So for those who weren't here at the start, we basically haven't gotten very far insofar as territory. We've mainly just been trying to deal with the bloody hands who are being obstinate, trying to resecure our territory. We've also poured a lot of cash into our infrastructure in the area. We're trying to move the centre of our military here to the Western Badlands, where we can properly build. Now we have a province that is fully under our control, whereas over here, this section has been sort of bisected by our allies, who we might need to eliminate soon. So we're going to build up, make this the military centre, and start dealing with the next dwarven encounter, which is about to happen soon. So that's what's going on. And I'll also just probably have a think and see which buildings I need where around Farinir Peak. Yeesh. Okay, right. So I'm gonna bugger off. So cheers for watching, and I'll see you soon. So I need to go and get on with armor bullshittery, so I'm just gonna crack on really and start the eighth week of work. Ugh. Hi there, Social. Hi, man. ZF Social's in the chat. Right, okay. Let's have a look and see. So Edberg is playing, Calf is playing. Who else is playing? So which other clan mates? Just those two for now. So everyone else is probably busy. Okay, I'll hand you over to Calf then. So one moment. Who's he playing with? He's not playing with anybody right now. So I'm just going to hand you over to ZF Calf. Right. So yeah, all the best. Have a lovely afternoon, and I'll be back. I'll be back later this evening. So time to get on with work. So yeah, all the best. And this is ZF Calf. Take care, folks.